Good morning, YouTube family. What's going on? I'm on the way to an appointment. It's kind of a little ways out of town. My youngest has fell asleep, so I thought I'd talk to my girlfriends and I guess there might be some guy friends out there, but talk to y'all and just, tell you a little bit about me. I know I do a lot of Dollar Tree hauls and this and that, but I never really get personal, so I thought today I'd get a little personal, if you don't mind. If you don't like personal videos, I understand. I'll see you next time. But if you want to get to know a little bit about Jamie, then here I am. So, my name is Jamie Siobhan Roach. I am 36 years smarter, 36 years wiser, 36 years braver. That's all I can say. I am a single mom. I have 3 boys, the loves of my life, who have blessed me from heaven above, that God has given them to me to put out in the world and to shape, mold, and raise. My oldest is Jevin. He's 20. He is probably the most wisest, the most kindest, one of the, we literally grew up together, but I have to say, he's probably my strength. He is my strength. Then I have Lakin, and he is the most calmest, the most peaceful, the most relaxing child I've ever seen. I wish more people would take his lead and just say, hey, let it roll, let it roll. He is that child. Then I have Jay Sean, and I will say he's probably like more my mini-me than any of my children. He keeps me on my toes, believe that. He is full of life. He is wild and crazy and sporadic and just like his mother. So he came by it honest. He get it from his mama. Anyways, I was brought in this world by 2 great parents, James and Gail Roach. I had a wonderful childhood. My mother is in heaven right now, and I miss her every day. Woo! And then there's my dad, who is my best friend, my biggest supporter, my #1 cheerleader, and I am so grateful to have him. Then I have 3 brothers, a half brother who I don't see nearly enough, and I wish I did see more. And then I have 2 younger brothers, Jesse and Justin. Let me tell you our names: James, Jamie, Justin, and Jesse. Isn't that cute? And I'm thankful for them. Like, my brothers have my back through and through. Like, don't mess with my sister. I'm grateful for that. They come through whenever I need them. Especially being a single mom, and my kid's father is in South Carolina. When my kids need a dad, I will say they're both always there. So, to Justin and Jesse, love you. I'm just playing. Anyways, maybe I should tell you why I started YouTube. I don't know if I've ever told y'all that, but if I have, I'm sorry. I'll just tell you again. I, like any single mom, my world was surrounded by what my children needed. I really had started to lose my identity. Everything that I did seemed to be all about the boys. And as a mom, that's okay. But I was starting not to find any joy for anything that I wanted to do. That was getting really hard. Excuse me, guys, my allergies are acting up. Anyway, so I was having a hard time. I just finding who I was, especially my 20-year-old. He was getting ready to go out in the world, and it hit me that, before long, my 2 youngest would be leaving too, and what would I have? What have I done? And I really wanted to find who I was again, and to do something that I enjoyed, that brought me, pleasure, and something that I could appreciate. And I really struggled for a long time. I don't know, why it was so hard to find that, whatever I needed. And at the time, I was like really into watching YouTube, and I would watch a lot of other moms on YouTube, and you know, I really admired a lot of the things that these ladies were doing, and they were moms and they were sharing their experiences and they were still being good moms, and you know, and I was like, wow, I really, really want to do that. Like, I want to be a part of that. And sorry, I'm woo, don't make me cry, y'all. I really would have all these plans, and I was just really, really scared, and you know, I was just scared of going, putting myself out there, and people bringing back, just saying, I don't like you, or why are you doing this? And at the time, I had really realized that I had became kind of a negative person. I was just really defeated. And, you know, instead of seeing the positive in some things, I saw the negative in everything. And I really wanted to change that. So anyways, back to what I was saying. I come with all these plans, and then I would be scared. I'd be like, oh, no, I can't do that. And one day I said, if you don't do it today, you'll never do it. So I picked up, I think it might even have been my phone. Who knows? I don't think I had a camera at the time. I picked up my phone, and I recorded a video. It wasn't the greatest video, but it was a video. And I put it up on YouTube, and people talked to me, and people gave me like positive feedback, and people would say nice things, and they were like, oh, I've really, really enjoyed your video, and I mean, it was just really shocking to me, and at the time, I really needed that. Like, ooh, look at that shadow on my face. I really needed something to uplift me, and it was happening. These subscribers were subscribing, and people were feeding, you know, feeding my soul. That's the best way to even say it. People were feeding my soul. They were like, you know, you have a nice personality. And at the time, I wasn't feeling that about myself. I was feeling really low. And they would say, oh, you're always smiling, you're always smiling. And then when I would hear something like, you really do have a lot to smile for. You know, your family is healthy and strong and together, and your kids are good, and all, and you know, I was like, wow, there's some truth to this, there's some truth to this. And so then I did the next video, and the feedback kept coming, and I don't know, let me just tell you, to all my subscribers, like, you don't know the hole that you helped bring me out of. Like, I can't tell you enough how much y'all helped me. You know, I get on here once or twice a week, and I do a little silly video or show you what I've excited about the Dollar Tree, but you don't know how much, when we communicate, how much y'all give to me. There's been times when I have had a bad day at work, and a teacher has called me at school, you know, called from school about what something the boys had done, or a bill is late, or I'm struggling, and I think I'm about to just lose it. And all I do is I go on, and I look at my YouTube, and I read a comment, or I interact with one of my YouTube friends, and how you turned that whole feeling inside of me around. And I don't know how to tell you how grateful and thankful I am for that, because without that, I don't know if I would be feeling as good as I feel today. So I know that I don't say it enough, but I do want to let you know is that I am so grateful for all of y'all. You know, I don't take any of you for granted, because without each and every one of y'all, and especially the ones of y'all who are always there for me, let me say thank you, because you do so much more than you will ever realize. So I just want to tell you thank you. So I did my YouTube channel, and I, like I said, it has really helped me start realizing that being happy is a choice. You know, being happy and seeing positive things is a choice. I'm at my location, but we'll talk just a little bit longer. I'm a little early. You know, I have learned that over the years. I think that, you know, with age does come wisdom, you know. And I'm not saying that it's not okay to be sad and things like that. But I think that I've learned that happiness is a choice. I can choose to be happy or I can choose to be sad. And you know what? I have learned that it's a lot harder to choose to be sad, than it is to be happy or just to find the light. When you're mad or when you're feeling evil and all that, it gets in the stomach and it just stinks. It's just awful. And being happy just seems to be so easy. And there are days we cry. There's sometimes we can't choose to be happy. But I want to say is that, I've learned through y'all that things aren't always as bad as I think they are. And I just want to say thank you. Anyways, I made my appointment. Thank you for listening to me rant. And it probably was all over the page, knowing me. That's just who I am. I get to talking and I go all over the place. But thank you guys. And till next time. Bye.